Right.
So, as you can see, yeah, the edge of the universe is expanding, but there is an edge, kind of.
Right.
But then, as you can see in the top right, if you look at that as like a 2D thing, imagine it 3D, but of infinite length. That's how there could be like infinite universes.
Are you sure that it is an exponential decrease?
No, but I know that it expanded the most at the start.
Oh, okay.
But alright, then in the bottom right you can see just look at what was before.
Yeah.
Alright, and then in the other photo, this is the two theories of how the universe. Well, no, not even theories. This is the two facts of how the universe will end.
Right.
Either it goes to the top. This is called the what's this called? It's called the big something. It's like the big letdown or the big fizzle. Yeah, the big. No, it's not the big fizzle. I know, it's the big something.
The majority of the universe will be black holes just spiraling and meeting each other.
Well, it's not that. It's more the fact that depending on the mass of the universe, if the universe is above a certain mass, then when it reaches a certain volume, it will collapse in on itself if it's above a certain mass. So it'll just start getting smaller and smaller and smaller until there's literally nothing left. And the thing is that could have already happened. That could have been what was before, you know, on the graph from before. And then the one in the bottom is the universe will keep expanding, but eventually stop because fucking the stars just die out eventually. It won't expand, it'll just sit there. Nothing will ever happen.
I don't know.
Liam,
Yeah?
you're slut dragging.
Oh.
I rewatched that episode last night.
That was a jamming episode, to be fair.
It was weird. It was especially weird when they did the soul bonding.
It was.
And then Rick did it with his grandkids.
You so bond with your grandkids, man. It's just cool.
Blows, little whistle blows. Oh, look at the way he's on code. Oh, that's funny.
Shout out to the exam timetable. Bin it.
Nah. So what up, Brandon?
Burn it. Go get a lighter and burn it. And then beat the ashes with a brick.
Then piss on it.
And then piss on it, yeah. And then hoover it up.
And throw that Hoover in a lake.
and then put that
put
hoover in a
chemicals in the
fucking incinerator.
And then put
then
the
destroy the
incinerator.
incinerator.
Yeah,
And
put it at the bottom of the ocean, so it just
wherever it goes there, you just want to drive out to sea on a boat, and then like tie it to a brick, and just like, or maybe that's not even safe. Maybe you should like fully get an anchor. I'm sure that
Well,
maybe.
I think you should just put it on a rocket ship and, you know,
Or maybe
somewhere
yeah,
into the universe.
coming back.
yeah, true. Or like something happens.
I'm
Something
sure
could
it would
happen in
hit a
space.
planet or like asteroid before it got back.
Or
Send it directly into the sun.
Or we could just slingshot. Yeah, just send it directly into the sun. Okay.
To make sure that it actually reaches the sun, we have to send a human
We'd have to like slingshot it.
Yeah. We send a human astronaut and
No,
tell him.
don't
that
send a
there's-
human. Don't send a human because he could bring it back. There could be a chance he could bring it back.
No, but what we're going to do is we'll tell him that the spaceship will actually start the sun. Then when he gets close enough that he can't do nothing, we're going to take the controls from him so that nothing can go wrong. We're going to make sure that nothing can go wrong. Then we'll take the controls so he can't turn. Then he'll just hurtle into the sun, unable to do anything.
Or we can just have him strapped in, right? And as soon as it takes off, it locks him in place, and then the seat goes back, so he's just there, locked in
Yeah, but
place.
it can't be as soon as it goes off because we need him to pilot the ship for like the majority of it in case anything goes wrong. And, like,
we could just put it on autopilot.
Yeah, but maintenance and shit. I think we do
Yeah,
it
it'll
when
be
he gets
fine.
close-ish
Just
to
lock
the
him into
sun.
place.
When he gets close-ish, where it's like, yeah, no problem's gonna happen here. And then we have a backup ship following it, like nudge it into place. What do you reckon,
Or
Brandon?
maybe we'll just give it to a 4-year-old.
I have no
Yeah, we
idea
could.
what you're talking about, but if you was to
Well,
send a
Brandon,
ship,
basically, what
Sure,
do you
if
think we
we-
should do in my exam?
Or if I just gave it to Lenny inside a piece of ham or something.
pardon?
For the force-feed your dog.
And then
Hey,
use it as fertilizer
If
once
you
it
was
gets
to send
shit out.
someone to the sun, you'd
Yeah, but what if the
disintegrate
plant
before you
grows
get
into an
anywhere
exam
near it.
timetable?
I'll make sure it doesn't. I'll turn it into a table.
What if the screen gets turned into paper, and then the paper gets used on a new exam timetable? But like loads of
Well,
exam timetables. Not that one timetable.
I'll make it into a bed frame and I'll use it as my fucking deathbed then. And then I don't give a fuck what
If you was to
happens.
send someone to the sun, you'd disintegrate before you get anywhere near it.
That's smart, but you never know.
Yeah, but
you know,
Brad,
you
we just
just
go at
gotta
night
take some extra measures.
No, we just gotta go at night time.
Trust me, right, when it's not.
That's what people don't understand. It's like people say,
When the
what
sun
would
is
win?
turned off.
People say, what would win, 10,000 lions or the sun? And people are like, obviously the sun. What the fuck? Why is this even a question? And then you're like, no, but what if the lions go at night?
And all of the lines.
That's what they don't think about. Because at night time it's just gas, and the lions can all suck up the gas, and then there'll be no sun.
Yo, it's like the old fashioned. I got ya. You know, who'd win a fight? You or 10 lions that haven't eaten in a month, and you'd go. Well, probably 10 lions that haven't eaten in a month, and you'd be like, you, because all the lions would be dead.
Yeah.
You know crocodiles can live without no food for a year.
Hi Brandon, actually, I want your input on this.
What?
Right, so imagine I'm talking to...
What do you mean? No, go for it, Leo.
Great. Stay with chest, dude.
Alright, let's hit the chest, bro.
Innit, Liam?
Jesus. Go on.
I'm trying to think of a word, actually. Right, so Harvey, if he's your British local MILF, what are you to him?
What? I wasn't
Yeah,
paying
what?
attention to
God.
it.
What are you on
I
about?
know what it's all about.
What do you mean, what am I to him? Yeah, I know, but what do you mean, what am I to him?
What are you to your local British MILF?
I guess.
Hey.
Local
Really?
British team.
Single businessman. You know,
Okay,
Come
so
on.
Brandon, assume
I've
I'm
had a
talking to
shite
your
day at
single
work,
businessman.
I've had a
Alright.
shite day at work and I just want to let loose.
Assume I'm talking
All I want
to
to
your
do is
single
beat my wife
businessman,
and
yeah?
fruit.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck looked like you?
Right, let's analyse this statement, shall we?
Okay.
Let's do some English teacher level analysis
okay.
here.
Remember that I'm talking to the local businessman.
I'm the local businessman.
Yeah, you are the local businessman, yes, that's what I'm saying. Remember
So
I'm talking
how
to you.
how much wood can the local businessman chuck?
Well, no,
What the fuck?
No, that's not right. It's how much
I'm
wood
so
could
high.
It's how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck looks like a local businessman.
Are you
But see,
sober?
That begs the question: is the local businessman in disguise, or is the woodchuck in disguise?
The local
Or
businessman.
perhaps they're one and the
could be-
same.
It is a
This
business.
is
a
confusing me
local
genuinely more than
business,
when you're explaining the infinite universe theory. I'm
Okay,
genuinely
so-
more confused at this.
Alright, let's say that a woodchuck looks like a local businessman. So is it a
Okay.
woodchuck, like dressed up as a local, like you, dressed up as you, and looks like you, or could it possibly, alternatively, be you masquerading as a woodchuck?
I don't masquerade, you mad. I don't.
You masquerading as a woodchuck.
I don't do no dressing up. I'm not
What is
gay.
going on?
What do you think, Josh?
I haven't been listening, to be honest.
He said. He said. Yeah, that's what I said.
No, it isn't. You said let's analyse this statement.
Yeah, and then,
Did you do
and then
what
you
you
asked,
asked for?
and then you went off and said something about, do I do masquerading?
Oh, Aaron knows I didn't say that.
You did say that.
Word for word.
You literally did say that.
I didn't say do you do masquerading. I said are you masquerading as a woodchuck?
Well, no, I'm a local businessman, not a woodchuck.
Yes, he is. Yes. I understand.
He was asking me if I do dressing up and shit like that.
God.
Weirdo. I want to know what Brandon has to say about that.
I don't think you
Again,
have
I wasn't paying
anything to say.
attention.
Now, Brandon, what's your opinion?
About
What did
what?
you say? About the intellectual debate we were just having.
I
Oh my
wasn't
God.
listening.
Alright,
Don't
well, just give an
bother.
opinion anyway.
Well, you don't have to give an opinion. I mean, what's your opinion, Aaron? If you
My
don't want to.
opinion is a woodchuck that looks like I do.
I mean,
Yeah, but
the wood,
that's
I
the
don't.
one
I'm not a
element
woodchuck.
of it.
I'm a fucking businessman.
Yeah, I'm saying the
the question
woodchuck looks like
Question.
you.
Alright, let me break down the question to you.
But I don't
so
chuck
how
wood.
much? Harvey, listen.
You
How
don't
much
need to
wood?
do
I
woodchuck.
don't
does
chuck
it?
wood because I'm not a woodchuck.
Yeah, but Harvey, listen. listen. Okay, so how much wood? So we're trying to assess.
I
well,
can't
listen,
chuck
listen,
any
Harvey.
wood because I'm not a woodchuck and I don't
Listen,
chuck
let me
wood.
finish with it. So how much wood means the quantity of wood. We're trying to assess the quantity of wood that a woodchuck could chuck. So assess the quantity of wood
Yeah,
that
so
a
we won't-
professional woodchuck would be able to chuck.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if that professional woodchuck looks like
Well-
you,
Well, probably because he's a professional. He's been doing it for years. But the question is how much. So how much wood? Would a woodchuck chuck a woodchuck look like me? That's the question.
it begs the question as well: how do we measure wood? Are we? We can't say
Measuring it
volume
in
because
kilograms, I
Yeah,
guess.
Obviously, 4 logs equals 1 unit of wood. Like,
then
Obviously,
that begs the
obviously
question:
one
what wood? Are we
one
talking
log of wood
pine,
is a crafting
acacia?
table.
can
Like
be
what?
all.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Because
matter.
it's just
They're
whatever
different
woodchuck.
densities. They're different
Whatever
densities.
wood. It just
No,
says
woodchuck.
wood. It doesn't specify.
No.
It doesn't
That's the thing.
specify.
That's what we're trying to work out.
You
Because
know,
a woodchuck,
you know, this is the first lyrics to fucking side. Which Sidemen diss track song is it?
Earthquake.
We're analysing.
Yes,
Okay, the first KSI.
Is that really it?
Well, we're doing how much? Yeah, this is why we're analysing it.
It was his way of calling Ethan fat.
Yeah, but
I don't understand your fat. That's not the point of being a woodchuck. It doesn't make sense.
he 100% just did it because the next bar was like it fit really well off of that. So he probably literally, well, in fact, I can tell you now, he literally just used that rhyme so he
Yeah.
can set himself up for the next bar. For the second half of the bar.
Alright, there's one guy left. Can I just finish it?
Yeah, just finish that game up and then...
My friend just come up as well.
Huh?
My friend just come up as well.
I'm gonna get lazy.
I guess we'll never know. Maybe we'll have to ask the man himself, G-Day.
Yeah, we'll have to jump in one time.
What you mean,
That's
Ola
fine.
G-Day, William Olatunji?
Yes.
They really just slid William in there, didn't they?
No, that's his actual name. That's his actual name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He went to a
So-
private posh boy school like you.
So did Simon.
like,
No, he went to a private school. I go
William
to a
that's
grammar
taking the
school.
piss that. Same thing.
Wait, there's a girl in my old school. Oh wait, I need to
It's not the
find
same
the
thing.
one.
Oh boy, if your grammar school had girls in it, it wouldn't be the same thing.
The private schools have girls.
Not all of them. Most of them don't.
Most of them do. The majority do. The
Most
large majority do. Grammar schools